Well, hello. I have received a very suspicious looking migrant, I have to say. A Vukar whip-warded carpenter. They have really great combat skills, a bunch of skills, like a lot of personal skills, social skills, novice climber, and yeah, they don't have any relations at all. They are a former member of quite a few places. I wouldn't say an enormous amount, but um, 10 kills. I killed a bunch of goblins and dwarves and humans. That doesn't really say much in this version, because, I mean, those dwarves and humans might have been members of goblin civilizations, and they killed them all in the same year, apparently. Be interesting to see why exactly, but yeah, this is their relationship screen. There's nothing on it. So I am suspicious about this person. I really am. I'm going to personalize them, give them a custom profession name. Possible vampire. Because, yeah, I don't trust them. I'm going to tell them not to hunt, at the very least, but, I mean, if they're not a vampire, then, well, there's no real room for them in my Marksdorf squad. But, I'm sure we'll find some use for it. At the very least, they're a good carpenter. But yeah, otherwise, this is the kind of migrants that we've been getting. Fishers, more fishers. I mean, that's like the fourth one that's come in this migrant wave. I don't know why they've all arrived now. But, yeah, got a few children as well. There's a ranger. Let's make sure you're not hunting. There we go. And they're actually bringing in the crossbow stuff, which is weird. Normally they just drop it where they are. Strapped to their upper body. It looks like they're hauling to me, but I cannot see what they are hauling. And a pump operator has arrived. For once, a relevant skill in this place. What else are you good at? So yeah, stuff like that. Dabbling skills, I mean, they probably got in a bit of a scrap on the way here, so I'm not particularly bothered about that. Yeah, some of them do have some combat skills, but other than that, it's a very ordinary migrant wave. Yeah, I guess I could. He's way up the top of the list here. Possible vampire. So, other than that, life is quiet. People have decided to come to this smoky, ash-covered wasteland for some reason. So that's nice. What else have I been doing? I've made some more bedrooms here. Because we didn't really need the hospital to cover all of this. Have I got enough doors? Yeah. Don't have enough beds, obviously. So yeah, we got some extra bedrooms here, and quite frankly, we're going to need them with that new migrant wave that just arrived. I can see somebody sleeping in there already, which means we really don't have enough bedrooms. Oh, I'm one door short? Well, that sucks. Give me a mason's workshop, please. Make doors. Just make a few of them. There we go. And I'll see if I've got any beds to put in here. I do. Excellent. Okay. I have 4. Wow. So yeah, this is an extra 16 bedrooms there. It'll be nice. And I've already put cabinets and bags in there. We ran out of chests a while ago, but bags work just fine. So yeah, I mean, you can build any furniture in there, really, and it'll drive up the value of their bedroom and make them happy. And they'll put their clothes in the cabinet anyway, so it's fine. Speaking of doors, has it been built yet? No. But yeah, this is the artifact door here. I asked them to chop down some trees, which they're doing, and vomiting all over the place. Yeah, they really don't like being outside. But yeah, they were coming from the entrance of the fort all the way down the side of the mountain, blah 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 blah, getting all the way over here to get the logs. So I've just decided to build a doorway there and yeah, put the artifact door in. And it should be indestructible, in theory. But yeah, I don't know, might be a bit dangerous. Are you okay there? You're dizzy, right. You're dizzy and nauseous. Yes. Felt hopeless after being nauseated by the sun. Oh, I'm sorry. We do need a bit of a skylight, don't we? Irritated when thirsty. We have plenty of drinks. But, let's check in on our vampire. They are idling. So yeah, we won't really know for a while. Because, yeah, they will, we need to wait until they've either claimed a room or not claimed a room. Jesus, look at all these dogs. I need to get rid of these dogs. And also we need more cloth. But, yeah, I'm gonna let some more time pass. I need to have a think about where this fortress goes next. Literally just been watching this possible vampire for some time now. They have just been processing pigtails into thread. That's all they've been doing so far. So far, no thoughts about eating or drinking or anything like that. That's alright. We'll see. Oh no, I accidentally slaughtered a cat. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I've just been slaughtering some of these dogs. I like the fact that these sheep are pastured right near the butcher shops, and they just constantly get freaked out about all the dead bits of dog that are surrounding them. It's quite funny. Right, I've been thinking about what to do with all of my copper, and I've come up with make coffins out of it. Because why not? Yeah, so I'm going to start digging out some proper catacombs on this level. I got a few going on here. I'm thinking it would actually be very cool, and I have enough copper to do so, to actually make a tomb for every single dwarf that is currently living in this fortress. What are you carrying on that tile? Like, the tile looks a bit weird. Oh, you're a beekeeper. You're surrounded by bees. I see. Yeah, that's quite cool. But yeah, I just made a couple of memorial halls down here. I remembered reading a while ago that meeting areas sap your FPS. So, like, whereas in here there was just this one meeting hall in the middle, I've actually made it so that all of these little dining rooms around them are meeting halls as well. And a couple of these tombs, but it hasn't made any difference. So, you know, I guess I could take them away completely, but yeah, just can't be bothered. Let's go ahead and rebuild that wall there that I accidentally dug out. But yeah, I think tombs for everyone is at the very least something to get on with. But yeah, now that I've finished this pump stack, this magma weapon, it's really just a matter of waiting until somebody invades us again so we can use it again, and that's pretty much just it, really. A pump operator, Edsel Oslan Metal, has withdrawn from society. Oh boy. Where are you? Where's my cursor? I'd like to see what their skills are like, so we can guess what. Okay, they're a dabbling mason, so they'll probably go ahead and claim a mason's workshop, which will be very nice. I'm sure they'll come up with a really lovely piece of furniture. Perhaps another gold door. That would be cool. In any case, these are the digging designations for the catacombs. I have got orders for 6 times 30, whatever that is. 180? Is that 180? I don't know. I can't count. Like, I literally can't count. My brain is dumb when it comes to numbers. But yeah, that's a lot of coffins. It's hopefully enough for the entire fort. We've got 151 citizens now. And I forgot to change my announcements text again after updating the game to 40.15. So I get the game paused every time somebody has a baby, but never mind. I do have a cap on it, so it shouldn't be that often. But yes, soon everybody will be really happy about having a tomb, except for my frame rate, who will be miserable. Just take a passage through there. Right, so we'll wait and see what this guy makes. Yeah, he hasn't even got to his workshop yet. That's how slow it's running. While we wait for that guy, I think we should expand our metal making stuff. Iron anvil. I would quite like several of them. Excuse me with the copper sarcophaguses. Where is it? Right, iron anvil. I can fit 5 more smithies in here, I think. So let's get these all the way up to the top. Yep. So I can squeeze in 5 more smithies. I mean, it looks nice having lots of room to work in. And, you know, if I fill up these gaps in between them, it's going to look like a sweatshop. But we got a lot of stuff to make. So yeah, and I actually have I have some steel now. But let's see, how much do I have exactly? I should have a fair amount. 31 bars. So, you know, like this workshop here is supposed to be for the skilled craftsmen, and I don't know what we need actually in the way of steel. Let's have a look at this squad. So you got steel breastplates and steel weapons, everything else is copper. Okay, right. So I would like armor, steel, helms. I'll order 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll see how they do with that. 'Cause yeah, there's 7 in that squad, isn't there? Yes. Did I set this one to be skilled people? I did. Well, it says minimum adequate. I probably could turn that up at this point, because I mean, this guy here, adequate metalsmith. Yeah, see, I mean, they only make furniture anyway, but I don't know where my armor is. I mean, they haven't actually made that much, so they're probably not that great. Go to unit. Let's have a look. Yeah, proficient armorsmith. They're actually rusty at it as well. So, I mean, let's change this to proficient. There we go. And I don't know who's coming to use that, but hopefully they are actually proficient. I have no idea. But yeah, it's going to be nice to actually get some of this industry underway. Now, has any of those anvils been made? Yes, I think so. Where is Magma Workshop? It's not under furnaces, I'm sure. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Needs magma safe anvil. God damn it, guys. Get on with it. Are you still just making the... Yeah, they're still just making the bloody sarcophagus. Alright, I'll give them a bit of time to finish that then. Right. Edsel Oslan Metal Pump Operators has created It Done Mingid, a granite millstone. That is the second granite millstone artifact that we have. They just love the millstones. Let's have a look at the description. On the item is an image of Rovod clinched straight into Dwarf and Dwarves. Rovod is surrounded by the Dwarves, and it relates to the ascension of the Dwarf Rovod to the position of Queen in 1. Well, it's an artifact depicting our first Queen. Well, we've got a millstone right there, and I might as well go ahead and build the other one right next to it. Where are millstones? Was it in machine components? No. Oh, it's workshops, isn't it? I remember. Yes. Needs millstone. Seriously? Yes. Build workshops. Millstone. Yeah, someone's hauling it, I think. But what was that? We got a mandate. The mayor has mandated stuff. More quivers. The Baroness's low boots mandate seems to be going unmade for some reason. I mean, we have leather workers because quivers have been made. Make leather quiver 3. There we go. Highest priority. How do I move it down a little bit? Oh, let's just put that one up. There we go. We need to make that boot, otherwise somebody's going to end up in prison. So far we have had... Oh, disorderly conduct? Right. I guess that must have been... I've got no fortress guard, so... Yeah, there must have been fist fights or something. I don't know. Whoa! Don't want to... Yeah, it doesn't actually say... It just says injured party, but it doesn't say anything about the crime, about who's committed it or anything. Strange. I wonder if they actually learn anything shooting at the archery ranges from that distance. Like, I was thinking that if they're further away, do they get better at it quicker? I don't know. I do know that my melee squad are all ridiculously good by now. Great Mace Dwarf, Expert Spear Dwarf, Master Swords Dwarf, Legendary Hammer Dwarf. Nice. And they're all like teaching each other how to kick things to death and stuff as well. Should be pretty awesome. They are all cave adapted though, I would imagine. Let's see. It should say something about it somewhere. Nauseated by the sun. Yeah, there you go. So, we're not going to be fighting outside anyway. But, I mean, we got this door here. You right there destroying my frame rate. Get away from that door. Yeah, I'm going to make the door pet passable, because it's not going to make any difference to have it tightly closed like that. Really. But yeah, when something comes along, I can just lock it like that. So, but yeah, when an animal's on the other side of the door trying to get through, it really tanks the frame rate because it just, they're trying to path through something they can't get through. Right, building lots of coffins down here. We still had some stone ones, so I think eventually this whole level will just be filled with these. I don't know, that might be a bit wasteful. I could just build multiple coffins in these rooms, but that wouldn't look as good, I don't think. Little updates on the possible vampire. They've been here for a while. I'm looking at their thoughts. They have thoughts about seeing things die that they couldn't possibly have seen die. Which is really weird. Like the rock that came, Alho Knight controlled. Like, they weren't here when that happened. And in fact, none of our dwarves saw that rock die, because they were all locked inside the mountain. But yeah, still no thoughts about eating, drinking, or sleeping. It still says needs alcohol to get through the working day. It doesn't say anything about them getting thirsty or anything. So, I don't know, the jury's still out on this one. But they haven't eaten anyone so far that I know of. So let's just have a look around the bedrooms. Are there any dead bodies in the bedrooms? Nope. Still a few sleeping dwarves there. Sleeping child. Nope. Don't see anybody who's died yet in their beds. So that's nice. Speaking of beds, I think I'll put some more in here without assigning them as rooms. Well, those are assigned as rooms. These ones aren't. There we go. Extra bedrooms, maybe. One day we'll have enough for everybody. Did I just, I just did that over a bag or something. We don't want barracks, we want bedrooms. Oh, there's a door missing there as well. Okay, I think that's all of them. They don't actually need doors, to be honest. They don't care. It's all good. Right, can I build that millstone yet? Yeah, someone's put it down. That's nice. They're actually powered here, which is pretty funny. Let's make with obsidian mechanism. It'll be worth slightly more. And I've started channeling out the extra channels for the extra magma forges, and hopefully I don't block off a section of this room. I don't think I will, but it will make pathing a bit funky. Steel helmets for all of the melee squad have been crafted. It's not particularly amazing quality, despite the workshop restriction, but you know, it's still steel. They still work just perfectly. We've got an extra couple of forges built. As you can see, I'm also ordering some silver statues to be made. I'm not sure how many silver bars we've got, but let's see if I can find it. I was looking right at it. Got 99 apparently. We still have over 100 copper bars. Got a bunch of random ones as well. I always seem to end up with those. I don't know where they come from exactly. But, you know, I guess it's just the wagons just leaving them in the depot. Being forgetful or something. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah. I'll have some silver statues made for some of these crypts. If not all of them. I'm not quite sure how many bars it takes to make a statue. I think it's 3, but are you making a statue? Yeah, it looks like it's 3. So it wouldn't be enough for everyone, but I'm sure we'll have a good laugh at what they look like. We haven't had any made just yet, but that's alright. I should mention it's summer now, and I'm still following this possible vampire around. I haven't seen them eat or drink yet. And they should soon, because it's a new season, and they eat once a season or something like that. It might be a few times a season. But in any case, they have, they've got to be getting thirsty or hungry sometime soon. If they're actually a real person. I mean, I could just check in DF hack, but, you know, that's literally cheating. I only use DF hack to get shortcuts for stuff that takes a really long time. That's how I rationalize it to myself. But yeah, so far the jury is still out. They're very secretive. And they're not wearing any stupid human hair jewelry or anything. I'm not sure if they do that anymore. I think he fixed that. Well, I think this might be a bit of a cliffhanger, because I think this episode is probably about as long as it's going to get. But a vile force of darkness has arrived. Let's have a look. Others. It seems to only be one squad of various goblin militia. Okay, well, we'll deal with this next time. But I want to actually close up the game and stuff at the moment. So I'm just going to make sure that I remember that everything is locked. So yeah, we're going to lock this door. And hopefully somebody gets that bridge pulled up nice and quickly. Zoom to Goblin. Let's just follow these guys around for a while, because they're very, very close to where our farms are. It looks like there's a few more of them popping onto the map. Oh yeah, there's a few of them. Yep. Oh, there's another group. And have they spotted something? Kind of shuffling a little bit quicker. No. Okay, let's go back over here. Oh dear. Interrupted by Goblin Lasher. Is there another hole in the wall? Yeah, there is. There's loads of them. Can you see this? There's one here. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Yeah, millions and millions of holes. There's so many of them. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, well, we'll figure out how to deal with this next time. But this is trouble, because if one of them decides to hop down one of these holes, then there's definitely going to be some dead farmers. Alright, well, see you next time. Yeah.